Hello, paisanos. It's Ian63, and oh my god, man, this was really amazing. I already expected this to be on the same level as the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct, but oh my god, I think this was even honestly. I think I might be a bit more hyped for this game, and who knows, maybe I might enjoy it even more than Donkey Kong Bonanza. Okay, I don't know yet because the game's not out yet, but let's go ahead and talk about my overall hopes and worries of Kirby Air Riders Part 2. But I'm mostly excited for this game overall. So let's go ahead and cut to Sakurai's Muscle Hero Sakurai's introduction. I apologize if I butcher that name horribly. But here it was. The intro was amazing to see Kirby flying through, this grass racetrack and stuff with the amazing opening song. And we get to see the backstory why this game was made and stuff, and it's actually pretty interesting, actually, surprisingly. It's not what I actually thought. I thought maybe Sakurai made it because he wanted to, but it was actually because of something else, actually. So, when he was working on a DLC for Smash Ultimate and wasn't able to get a request, and also about his YouTube channel of Bandy Namiko and stuff, and yeah, that was basically it. Technically, he already explained it, but I was surprised to see that anyways. But anyways, off to what I'm excited about this game and stuff are the specials and stuff. The fact that now technically this might seem like either Mario Kart World or F-Zero GX at first, but trust me, I think it's its own thing and it stands on its own 2 feet. So what makes it I think very unique compared to those two other games is that you can basically, glide in the air and also drop power-ups. Now, unlike in Mario Kart where you have to pick up a box or in F-Zero GX where you have to constantly keep racing, I think this might be more like a mix between the both, like in between these two. And I think that's why I'm even hyped for this game even more, honestly, because of that. And also this wheel ability and stuff. It may look like the Mario Kart World, like fast food costume ability, but I think it's more different. But I think it's a bit more unique than that because here you can also, press this button, I think. I'm not sure if it's going to be like something in the game, but where Kirby has his usual things from his platformer games where he sucks up another enemy and transforms into that thing. But here you can do it in mid racing and stuff. But unlike in Mario Kart World where you have to wait for the box and stuff and you can only use it once, Kirby I think you can constantly keep like sucking up enemies and keep like and keep using them. So it's pretty much more like constant power up usage instead of delayed power up usage. And this thing right here, Skya. Oh my god, this looks honestly wonderful, honestly. I'm honestly happy that they managed to suppress and top down the original first game, Kirby Air Riders on the GameCube's hub and stuff. And I'm honestly really happy because it's been like a 20-year long wait. But honestly, I think it was worth it. All I can say, there's so much experimentation and playground that you can use, honestly, in this mode. And honestly, that's why I'm really happy. It's like one big giant playground for you to experiment and have fun, honestly. And that's why I'm even hyped for it more. And also, the good old time trials, obviously, you need that in a racing game. And also, this mode where I'm going to show where Sakurai plays this looks really cool, honestly. I have to say, I really like this kind of thing, honestly, where it's kind of like, racing, but like getting a high score and stuff. And honestly, I'm glad they kind of sort of did that really well since I was a little bit worried about that. But nope, I'm actually liking that. And yeah, and also, yeah, this is the city trial I was talking about. But yeah, okay, so I want to get through now a few of my worries out of the way. My worry is, though, is that I'm not sure if the pricing of this game is going to be, like, don't know if it's going to be a 70 or 80. I don't know, like, what the price of this particular, of what Kirby Air Riders Part 2 should be. For Mario Kart World, that was $80, and I don't think that wasn't really worth the money. I think it should have been the other way around for Bonanza and World. Bonanza should have been, like, 80, and World should have been, like, 70. But then again, I think those are too high. I think they should just stick with the basic 60 price, honestly. But, yeah, pretty much. But I'm not sure if this is going to be 80, because if it's going to be 80 again, that's going to be something that a bit puts me off and stuff. Again, I'm not really, smart when it comes to pricing and stuff, but let me know down in the comments below, like, what price do you think this game should be? Maybe I'm aiming maybe $465 or something, but like I said, I don't know much about gaming prices of what should be priced. But I do think Mario Kart World's $80 price is horrible. I don't think it should not be that high, honestly. And also another criticism I want to get out of the way and stuff is I'm trying to remember. Okay, it's the constant like the power up usage that also kind of gets me a little bit worried. Now, like with my Mario Kart World before when the game came out, I was a bit worried about the whole open world design and stuff. But thankfully, I was wrong, honestly, because the open world is honestly the best thing that happened in Mario Kart. So maybe I could be wrong here about the constant power up usage and not the delayed power up usage like in Mario Kart, or you can constantly suck up enemies and constantly attacking. But maybe I could be wrong. Maybe this could be the best thing that happened in the Kirby Air Riders franchise. Well, there's only two games and stuff, and yeah. And I think that's all of my criticisms, honestly. Honestly, I can really say that I'm really hyped for this game. I did play, the first game on the original Nintendo GameCube on Dolphin, and I had a good time. Wouldn't call it like something like special, awe-striking like Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Kart World, and Tears of the Kingdom, and Mario Wonder. But it was a fun, great, passionate, fun video game that Sakurai made with his love and heart. And that's, I think, what matters in the end of the day. And I loved it. That's why I love the Kirby Air Riders. So I'm really hyped for this sequel, honestly. And honestly, I'm really happy, it's managing to surpass the first game. And also this post ending right here, this definitely gets me hype and stuff. Nintendo loves to do those post endings and stuff to make the audience even more hype. And November 20th, honestly. It's honestly not that far, surprisingly, because, there's my birthday month, September, then there's October, and yeah. So yeah, I'm overall really hyped for this, honestly, and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna end it right here, but thank you, Masahiro Sakurai. I apologize if I butchered that name horribly, and yeah. So yeah, this is me saying farewell, and I really am so excited for Kirby Air Riders. So yeah, thank you, Masahiro Sakurai.